What's up, good people? Bernard Riley back in here covering some more of this black media mayhem. You saw what was in the title, you saw what's in the thumbnail, getting right into it. Let's go, let's get it.
In relationships, we come in and we try to change people. We try to change them to the way that we want them to be. But I decided to start taking a different approach, in this relationship. I think early on I came in like, hey, you get 2 drink max, bop, 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 bop. And she didn't respond well to that.
No, I did not.
Yeah. It was reasons for that too. Let me say that.
I have a good time. Life of the party right here.
It's not the man leads and the woman follows. That's not what we live in this house, at all. So for me, I have a wife that works not just as hard, harder than I. And she had her own career. She had her own life before I came along. So from my perspective, it was like, okay, how can I be a part of the growth and the evolution of who she is, and not trying to change her or stunt her growth or make her in the way that I see in relationships.
Okay, he said in relationships, you normally try to change a person into what you want them to be, but he said he didn't want to go that route. He didn't want to change her. But the $1 million question is, did she change you? Because before you met her, you wasn't walking around wearing capris and your son wasn't in a dress. He also went on to say that in his relationship, it's not just the man leads and the woman follows. It's some type of modern, more egalitarian relationship where he supports her and this or that or blah, blah, blah. Or however they play it out, we know most of the time on the ground, in reality, with regular folks that typically don't work, a woman typically wants a man that she could follow and who's a good leader. But I guess that type of relationship that he talks about, I guess that plays well and goes over well when you're talking about a relationship with a nearly 50-year-old aging actress who can't find work, who's looking for a controllable millionaire to retire with. Dwyane Wade was in his senior year in high school when Bring It On came out. So needless to say, Gabrielle Union was more than likely his celebrity crush before he had money, before he got famous. And soon as he got famous enough and enough money to get her, he went on and got her, never minding the fact that she was 28 years old playing a high schooler and Bring It On, which means she was a whole decade older than him, which means she's 50 and he's 40. And she's the one running the show in that relationship. So many times we keep seeing so many brothers get on couches and do interviews with their woman where they just get emasculated left and right. We just keep seeing that over and over and over again. Now in this climate that we're in, where they're talking about trans women competing in women's sports, they're literally talking about that. And trans women, those are biological men, biological males presenting as women competing in female sports, which means Zaya Wade, theoretically, if that side of the argument wins, and it looks like they're going to win, could potentially play in the WNBA. Because there's already women out there getting beat up in combat sports competing against trans women. So we know it's just not even that big of a leap to think that someday a trans woman will be in the WNBA, which means we're going to have a 6'4" biological male out there with Dwyane Wade genetics out there dunking on them chicks, having them crying. He's going to average a triple-double, and not no points, rebounds, assists triple-double. No, he's going to average 63 points, 31 rebounds, and 13 blocks on them. It's going to be ridiculous, and that's how goofy of a clown world we're living in right now with this whole thing. But that's all I got on this one. Let me know what y'all think in the comment section. That's my take on more of this black media mayhem. Let me know what you think. Drop your comments. The best comment get pinned to the top. Peace. We out of here.